Hello, everybody. In this life, in this old sweet life, I'm coming in from the cold. This is totally different. I just felt the need to talk a little bit about the new moon energies, what's going on with multidimensionality, but even more so, just to raise the vibe a little bit for all of us. The colors are showing us the multidimensionality that's online, and thought it would be the best way to depict the beautiful future that we have coming our way. And this new moon is going to be one of the most powerful we've ever seen, but it's one of many. And we just need to remember that whatever we are thinking and dreaming is becoming our reality. And Bear has something to say about it. Hey, is somebody there? This is totally an impromptu live. Hello. Call everybody in. There you guys are. This was just an impromptu hoot hoot. Yes, Art Souls. Can y'all hear a little bit of music? Hi, Tessa. Tessa. Oh gosh, my Texas 555. Girl, what? Where are you at? Where are you at in Texas? Woo. How are you guys doing? Ding dong. Hey guys, come on in. Look, we can talk about some stuff, but the main thing is from Portugal, and I think that might be, you messaged me earlier. You guys are sending in reports from all over the world of synchronicities that are going off. People are seeing the CCC. Hi, Shannon. What are we doing, Brandy? We are holding some space. We're having a little chat. Maine, the energies, I wanted to, the sunsets. I mean, but also, I don't know if you guys have been seeing all the synchronicities that are in the collective, the unicorns and people seeing the CCC everywhere for the cosmic Christ consciousness. CoCo showing up in people's awareness. Oh gosh, Carrie sent me a message that I'm gonna air, and what she had a bunch of synchronicities. She's in Israel and she goes to a synagogue, and the messages that they were delivering at the synagogue were right in line with when everything came out with Sarah and all of that too. So it's just more and more confirmations, that we're all connected. And I wanted to, and I know this is, I saw rainbow in the clouds. There's the rainbow frequencies, and are y'all seeing the sun? It's a different light source. And when you can stare straight at it, and then you start seeing pink orbs and things around it, and you guys are seeing those fractals. Also know that when we broke that Ark of the Covenant, right? When we basically took over as a collective and manifesting, that it is coming fast. Fast, 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 fast. So What I understand is that there is an energy that we have put on the planet as like a buffer. There was a rainbow over my house, and there's like triple and there's footage now of, and I can't remember what day it was, but it coincided with the last events that I did on that video. But it was like it was six rainbows all lined up. And it was confirmed that it was a real picture. That's the fractaling of the light now that you're able to see because of the frequency on the planet, and our energies are raising. So what I want to tell you guys is there is a buffer, if you will, of energy on the planet that is allowing for a delay in manifestations, because for us at high frequencies, right, we're experiencing these manifestations real. How quick are y'all seeing them? I'm seeing them, gosh, within my life, sometimes within a day, definitely 2 days. And this hasn't been here for very long. Fast, right? Okay, so understand that the collective is manifesting that fast too. And we're still mastering this. We're still remembering. So there's a little bit of a delay for us. And I know that scares some of us too. Does it scare you guys at all? Let's be real. Let's talk about some stuff. I just threw this thing on. We're not gonna, this is our space. Like, I can even take this video down later. But I am getting it just right speed. Beautiful. And nope, not at all. Shannon Clean, not at all. No, I will talk to me about the 2 vids that went down. I love talking about my 2 vids that went down. I'm excited. Hey, Amanda! Amanda, that's Amanda. That's Mandolin. If you guys use this chat right now to, if you're having any, if you need to talk about anything, talk to the crew. Talk to the CoCo. If there's something that your soul, I mean, this is all for a reason. This has been on my heart all day long to just open a channel. Let's get it all out. Or if you're in great spirits and great vibes, like I'm kind of in and out of it, I am, but I'm also just tired. Now it's time to manifest Christ consciousness. And that's what we're doing. I love you guys. So, can y'all hear the music at all? Can y'all hear the music at all? The most important thing right now is for us to keep our vibe high. Most important thing. So right now, let's call it in. We're going to clear a channel for this energy field. We can talk about some things. We might get in the groove. Open up yourself. Woo! Guys. I love you guys. Woo! We are going to raise some vibes tonight. That is what we're doing. We're going to keep the vibe high for us and for the planet is the intent for this energy to be used and utilized by the collective for the 144, for the CoCo, to lock in this energy that's plummeting through the divine feminine right now, that is gassing up the moon as we speak. We are plugged into the moon. I cannot even tell you all the astrology about the divine feminine energy and the satellites and all that. We are plugged in, and tomorrow is new moon time. So what are we manifesting? What are we manifesting? That's what we need to be sure of. So, I call on Creator. I call on all our angels. I call on the archangels. I call on the ascended masters. I call on the I am that I am. I call on all star races and beings that are within my DNA. And I open up Akash and I open up energy fields with a protection of silver all around. This protection of silver will allow our radiance of the 144 of all our star seeds of the consciousness of the collective of the CoCo. It will let our vibe will shine bright through this field. But the silver reflects all negative lower frequencies back to each that it calls towards us times 10,000 light frequency per lower frequency. And so it is. I activate the sun, I activate the moon, I activate Mars, I activate Venus, I activate Mercury, I activate Saturn, I activate Uranus, I activate Neptune, I activate Pluto, I activate Jupiter, I activate North Node, I activate South Node, spin, spin, spin. I call in all frequencies and energies to blend in simultaneously and create a large collective frequency bubble that is going to allow us to imprint our full manifestation throughout this transit in all divine way and divine plan as we planned it. And so it is. So I wanted to hang out with you guys. We called in some energy. The main thing is like, and if y'all please chat back and forth if there's anything, because this is a big shift. It's like, whoa, we just went multi-dimensional like overnight, and it's our bodies, energetically, our bodies, our throats are a little sore. We're feeling, because our nervous systems are getting hit with these pure energy frequencies. We're waking up at a whole nother level. Like, have we not learned to think that there's no more levels? Just as soon as we get to a dang level, we're like, nope, there's more. What is coming and what we're seeing concrete is this wave. Our reality is completely changing. We've already, on the lives and stuff, even with Peace Dealer, yet last night was talking about consciousness the way that we describe it, right? But very intricately in the multidimensionality. No matter what and where we are in our process, we have to honor our journey. That is, and have faith along the way, because the magic is beginning. That's beautiful. Yes. Sending you a recharge. Yes, please tap into this energy. If y'all want to close your eyes with me and we want to cleanse the energy together, we can do that. Take a deep breath and breathe in love. Breathe in love and then breathe out just anything that's in your body that's stuck. And ask your body to show you where it needs to be shifted. So body, what needs to be shifted. Now let's take a deep breath. How are y'all feeling? I always picture myself blending, just blending the energies, creating that wave, just that little extra bit. Rhythms and harmonies. We're manifesting so quickly, and the best thing that we can do right now, today and tomorrow, and you don't have to get a book and write them down. It doesn't have to be on a piece of paper. You don't have to make a fire. Yes, recharge in the field. Just come into and ask and accept the healing. There is energy all around this field in this live. Do y'all feel the energy? Just accept the healing and relax. This is the part that our brain right now is going, and it's just because our brain is so used to going to the left, going to the left, going to the left. And that's a survival brain function. So what's happening is that your brain is freaking out because you're not using it as much. You're using another side, so it's like a muscle, you know, that we don't work out for a long time, and then when we work it out, and it's like then we can't even go to the bathroom because our quads hurt so bad. So that left part of your brain is triggering, going, hey, what about me? What about me? And also because what we think is our reality. And we all know that manifestation is coming on super fast. So when it happens, then we know that I couldn't handle, that was no doubt. We know that we made that experience to teach us something and to show us something. As soon as you get that, and as soon as you really can recognize that you did it to yourself to teach yourself something, and you're the only one that can get yourself out of it, then you shift out of it really quickly. The best way to get over anything in your past, and I'm just reminded to talk about this because I know some of us are still clearing out our emotional bodies too right now, because I know a lot of you just had like a major shock activation too, and have stepped, you know, and are shifting all at once with this new energy coming on the planet. So the best way to switch your mind and cut it from an emotion, especially today and tomorrow and the next day, like this next 3 to 4 days, because of the energies that we've got and the new moon imprint that it's creating on 0 degrees and all these crazy starseed transits that are happening right now. All you have to do is create a different ending to whatever story it is that is attacking your brain. Meaning, you have to keep writing your story. Our story is everything. That's what the new moons are all about. The new moons are about creating a reflection that we want back. And this will imprint in 6 months. So I take that back. Do write your manifestations down, because I want you to be able to go back and see how they've all come true. And I am not even joking. Like, this is for real, for real. Like, what if you want to live on an island and your soul is telling you that you're supposed to have, you're going to be on an island and you have a healing retreat there, then you write it down and you call it in. And you don't let anything stop you from dreaming about that, because we are in a full reality shift. That is what we are going to get. The only thing that's going to stop us from making and getting, because we're clearing all these timelines at once, we're stepping back into the original creation. Hey, Leslie, we're stepping back into the original creation right now. Okay? So the only thing that's going to stop us from getting back there is us, and only if we are anchoring to old timelines, to old systems, to anything that gives us an emotional response that is of fear, remorse, judgment, hate, right? A tone. Fear, remorse, judgment, hate. Say them with me. Fear, remorse, judgment, hate. Y'all feel that in your body? Don't you remember always walking around like that? I do. Oh my God. Oh, I always remember walking around like, oh, right? Like the world's on your back. Well, that's because of the resonance that that emotion is giving. So whatever situation that is coming up in your awareness, whatever is triggering an emotion in you that is of a lower resonance, stop. As soon as you realize you're fumbling back, as soon as you realize it, because you might, at first we got to freak out about it a minute, we got to cry and get on our pity potty and stuff. It's part of the process. And then all of a sudden, then you realize, oh, okay, wait, what am I upset about? Okay, I'm upset because I feel like this, and this. And it's always, the point is, your consciousness is showing you that you really feel this way about yourself, okay? But the emotion that comes up, really sit and think about what it is. And when it's tied back to a traumatic event on this timeline or any other one, like for instance, when I found out that my birth father died in prison on a life sentence because I was a rape baby. So whenever when I found my birth mother at 20 something, and then found out that I was a rape baby, and then found out that he died in prison, from a life sentence of raping other people, I almost lost my mind. I fell into a major depression. This was pre-activation, and that finally finding somebody and then having that information, I all of a sudden thought that was me, okay? So whenever I got activated and I was going through this process, that was one of the first ones that I had to clear. And when I was clearing, even though I didn't know it would connect in the physical. I was just clearing my starseed DNA, clearing my DNA, clearing my karma. And then I got information on him. And when I saw his astrology chart and saw all of his starseed markings, I knew that he was a starseed spreading seed for this. I mean, and then I found out that's how he was made. So now when I think of him, I don't think of any of the other stuff because it doesn't even matter. It's all that had to happen in order to get me here. And my story, in my journey, is the AB negative seed. Adding a perception to the end of it then changes the resonance of all of it. And so whenever you create a new ending, then it allows it gives your brain something to go, okay, oh yeah, wait a minute, now that makes sense of why all that happened. If we leave it at I'm a rape baby and my father died in prison of rape, then that's where we leave our story. And you can't manifest from there. You have to manifest from being so grateful for all of it. And I just wanted to share that because we all still have these little things that are popping up. The other big thing that's happening right now, of course, the new moon. So write out your manifestations because this is a biggie. And what do you want for the earth? What do you want for you? If you're not really sure what it is that you want to call in for you on like a big project level, then just start with something small. I want to know, if you feel the need to write a story, then write a story. Feel the need to make a video, then make a video. But don't make yourself do it. Write for the world. For me, I have to start so high up. It's like I feel like we're building the world first. I know eventually, because we've been focusing all of our energy on consciousness, write about that, write about the waves, write about how people will wake up so smoothly. How are we going to live? What kind of currency are we going to have? How are we going to exchange energy frequency? What is our school systems going to be like? How do we want to interact with each other? I can't wait to see what the cars look like, and no wonder they fly in the future, because we got to fly over everyone in the Matrix. I told my son that today. I was like, I can't wait to get my jetpack. Think about those things and manifest those things and write them in your journal. I mean, everything in your life, because with this multidimensionality coming online, our brains are going through such a shift that our left brain is trying to use the same computer and go to the database and put in their name. When you type in the computer and you say, put in the name, well, then when you put the name in and it pushes enter, then it takes that name to a little data warehouse on the left side of the brain through crystalline IBM grids, basically. And it will, I can't play Prince for real. They'll block the whole thing. There's a data warehouse and the names go in there, right? And in a linear way, that made sense because our mind was like, we only had one name. And then that name went into basically like a little honeycomb, and this little circle has all the names in it. So then whenever you go back and say, okay, bring me my name, then it goes to that little honeycomb and brings back the name. Well, the problem with in this new energy and with the multidimensionality is that when subconsciously, when it says name, our brain is going, which one, which century you want, what timeline. I mean, you have like 20 or 30 that it's filling in these blanks, and then your processor is going back to your data warehouse, and your data warehouse is going, I don't have anything set up like that. That all came in at once. And your brain and your search engine's going, zoo, zoo, zoo. Well, the biggest thing that helps in that situation is to give your brain something to focus on. So this is what I talk about in Starseedology and coaching. Give your brain something to focus on. And how do you do that? You write down and you concentrate on what you really want. What are your dreams? What makes you happy? What will you get out of bed and do every day? What brings you joy? What makes your light shine? Don't worry about, is it going to make money? Is it going to do this? No, your energy, your currency is your frequency. Manifest that. Write it down. Build it out in your mind, what that feels like, what it looks like. And it's okay for us to want a convertible and want nice cars and things like that. Focus on how that makes you feel, though. It's not about the thing. If you lose it, you know that it's not about you. That's the difference. When we focus on those dreams, and I use this as an example, because what's happening is, as we're shifting out of this energy, our brain is trying to find concrete things to latch onto, because we're used to being latched onto. And so your brain is going, can I grab that one? Can I grab that one? And you're going, no, this timeline's cut. This timeline's cut. This, no, no, no. And then, so finally, you get to a point where you realize that your brain is just trying to attach to an image. If we aren't building that image for the with the new moon, which is every day now, but this is just a topic that came online because it's tomorrow. But every day now we are manifesting our own life. We have to dream it. We have to picture it. So when we're at the grocery store and we have a clear understanding of what the energy feels like, and maybe even a picture of this twin that's coming in, and he's got a red shirt on and he's got dark hair, and we're at the grocery store and we're paying our groceries and we see somebody that reminds us of that energy, and we work up enough gumption to walk over and tap them on the shoulder, and when they turn around we're expecting to see this handsome man and it's a woman with a ponytail. And if I hold expectation to that, then I don't find out that she's a publisher and she's supposed to be the one that helps with the moo books. Right? It was never about the twin. But your guides, your higher self will use those images. They use that twin image to draw me to it. My brain was like, yes, I can grab onto that so I can pull her over there. And then whenever I get over there, then I have to drop expectation of what it is, because that's how your higher self is guiding us around. So this was just an impromptu vibe for the new moon. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you guys so much. Tell me if you even like this. I can set up more. I don't even... I hope this was... I know it was. It was exactly what we needed right now. A lot of energy and a lot of integration. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Dance, sing, draw, paint. We're going to go out on this one. Could you be loved and be loved? Could you be loved and be loved? Don't let them fool ya. Oh no. Love you guys.